Welcome back to the UFC Predictions Tracker channel. Here we track all the predictions made by UFC YouTube channels of which fighters they think is most likely to win the fight. And for fun, I also ask what ChatGPT thinks. So let's get started with UFC Fight Night in Louisville. There are 14 fights on this card and the first one is Amanda vs Tomar. Amanda is the big favorite in odds and by picks. 24 out of 26 channels pick her to win versus Tomar. Next up is Stamann versus Lapilus. And as you can see, almost nobody thinks Stamann can win this fight. Only Lucas Tracy MMA thinks he can win. So only 1 out of 27 picks is for him. And odds wise he's also an underdog, although not as big as you might expect seeing the picks against him. The next fight is Moura versus Gomes. Odds wise, Moura is the favorite with minus 194 average odds. But by picks, she's a big favorite. 24 out of 27 channels thinks that she will win this fight against Gomes. Okay, Castaneda versus Marquez. This is the first fight that is a lot closer in odds and by picks. Marquez is the slight favorite with minus 128 average odds, and Castaneda is the underdog with plus 106 average odds. Marquez gets 20 out of 27 picks and Castaneda gets 7 out of 27 picks. Up next is Katona versus Butler. Katona is the biggest favorite odds-wise of this card, with an average odds of minus 697. So in odds, Butler stands no chance against Katona. But by picks, some still believe in him. Rico and the Ice Files thinks that he has a chance of winning here. So he gets 2 out of 28 picks and his opponent, Katona, gets 26 out of 28 picks. The next fight is Lee versus Rosa. This one is also a bit closer in average odds. Lee has average odds of minus 155 and Rosa has average odds of plus 128. Picks wise, Lee is the big favorite. 22 out of 27 think that she will win the fight. Rosa only gets 5 out of 27 picks. The 7th fight of the card is Radtke versus Prates. Radtke is the underdog with average odds of plus 178 and 10 out of 27 picks. Prates is the favorite with average odds of minus 218 and he got 17 out of 27 picks. This next fight, Moisés versus Klein, is really close in odds and in picks. So should be very good fight and interesting to watch. Moisés gets average odds of plus 111 and total picks 15 out of 28. So he is slight underdog with odds but a favorite in picks. Klein has average odds of minus 135, so in odds the favorite but not the favorite with picks. He gets 13 out of 28 picks. The next fight is Baeza versus Soriano. Baeza is the favorite with minus 202 odds and he gets most of the picks, 19 out of 27. Soriano gets average odds of plus 165 and total picks of 8 out of 27. So a slight underdog but still pretty close. And here we have another very close fight. It's Marquez versus Reese. In picks it's almost 50-50. Marquez gets 14 out of 27 picks and Reese gets 13 out of 27 picks. Odds wise, Reese is the underdog with plus 117 and Marquez is minus 142. So very close fight, especially in picks. The next fight is Ferreira versus Stoltzfus. Ferreira is the big favorite, especially in average odds. He is minus 272 and he also has most of the picks, 23 out of 28. Stoltzfus is the underdog here with average odds of plus 217 and he only gets 5 out of 28 picks. The next fight is Rosa's Jr. versus Turkios. In odds, this is a pretty decent close fight, but in total picks, it looks very different. Rosa's Jr. gets 27 out of 28 picks. Almost everybody thinks he will win, and Turkios only gets 1 out of 28 picks. The odds for Rosa's Jr. are minus 233 and for Turkios plus 189. Next up is Reyes versus Jacoby. Reyes is the underdog with plus 193 average odds. He gets 5 out of 28 picks. Jacoby is a big favorite here. His average odds are minus 241 and 23 out of 28 channels pick him to win. The last fight of the night is Cannonier versus Imavov. In odds, this is the closest fight of the card. Cannonier is a slight underdog with average odds of plus 101. Imavov is a slight favorite with average odds of minus 120. In picks, it looks a lot different. 20 out of 28 thinks Cannonier is the favorite to win this fight, and Imavov is the underdog in picks with 8 out of 28 picks for him. So yeah, I think that's pretty interesting to see that in picks he is such a big favorite, but not in odds. We'll see what happens this Saturday. So that was it. These were all the predictions made for this fight week. Some more predictions of other channels will be added later, as they haven't made the predictions video for now. Those will be included in the video I'll bring out this Sunday after the fights. In the video from Sunday we go over which channels made the most correct picks and the least correct picks, and see who was best or worst for this event. We will also pretend that for every pick a channel makes, they will make a $100 bet and use the UFC odds that they show just before the fight starts. And then we will see who would have won or lost the most money that week. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. See you again this Sunday for the results video, and thank you for watching.